Hey, so two Chinese events has been cancelled in the last week, and they're cancelled for two different reasons. So the first one is Doki Echo, pause to read. This is meant to happen in Qingdao, China. And if you've been following, originally the poster kind of looked like this, with those lines, and I knew something's not quite right. And they released this with all the artists up there. Now it was fine until this showed up, that some of the official departments received complaints and reports from the public through multiple channels and in multiple ways. And so people have been trying to find out who those people are. And it seems to relate to one big person, Freen. And there are quite a few more of these. Basically, people have been sharing that they have been reporting the concert to the officials, that it has something to do with they don't want to see Freen. If Freen wants to have her time with Sing, then she can just stay there and never ever come to China again. And more of that. So basically, people are calling her names and saying that if she ever wants to try to come back to China, we will report her again. And this is someone who's sharing this chat in WeChat about how they've rang the Qingdao Cultural Center and said that the customer services has been receiving a lot of complaints from the public. And again, more posts relating to them reporting that Freen's coming to China. And the interesting thing, of course, is Freen's Chinese fans club have said that they don't have time to organize fan support for Freen Qingdao Music Festival. But also someone have pointed out that Becky's brand has been listing the Republic of China separately to Taiwan. And if you're aware of the geopolitics in Thailand in China, you understand that Chinese people see Taiwan as part of China, and this is a bit sensitive for them. And I believe this has something to do with shipping information. So this is about where the item could be shipped, and technically you can't use Chinese post to ship anything to Hong Kong, Macau, and Taiwan. And again, that just more of people getting really upset about how Freen's auntie been reporting the event, so that even their faith, like Jeff, Zini New, and Win can't come. And this is a post for someone who said that they rang Qingdao and they said this is the only concert in Qingdao that's been cancelled. No other cancellations been received. And fans been sharing the phone number for where they can report and think that Freen is not a good artist. IDF doesn't care about Chinese fans since May 1st and all the things that they've been doing, and they have got no respect for the fans, so therefore this is what they're going to do to any events that have decided to bring Idol Factory artists to China. Now, the second event that's been cancelled is this, with the four wabi-sabis. Plam is technically wabi-sabi, but anyway, this event that's happening in China as well. This is also in Qingdao, and there's just been a cancellation like now. This is the English explanation of the cancellation, saying that because they were not able to obtain visas for the artist, therefore it's cancelled, and they're hopeful that they can just delay the show and that it could happen. But if they were going to cancel it, they will refund the full amount. I mean, of course, people were angry because they've bought tickets, they may have to buy pay for hotels, all that to come, and of other people have to take time off. The media company that actually runs that event posted in Weibo saying that they only received the final confirmation 10 minutes before they published that notice, and that they said that they've been checking every day, and even on the 15th of August they said they can get their visa sorted by the 18th. Then it went to a bit of an argument by this company when fans asked, well, why is there a problem? Because one of them is actually going to have an event in China, but how could they not have a visa if they're going to do that? So what's happening? Then the company said, oh, it's not the actual visa, but it's that they have not been able to make an appointment to organize the visa on time. Then they keep having an argument saying that, oh, because Wabi Sabi hasn't actually made a booking with the embassy. This company, anyway, have contacted the embassy in Czech, and they can confirm that the artist did not make a reservation with the embassy. So then someone go, oh, you're blaming the artist now, are you? And then there's a bit more conversation saying, oh no, so you're blaming the artist now. And then someone actually says that Cool Heart said that they actually got a visa. Someone DM'd Cool Heart and thinks that Cool Heart is the only one who have a visa, but not quite sure what's happening here. But anyway, they keep having arguments with the company saying, now you're blaming the artist. Should the artist come and talk about this? And people are now saying, hey, I think this is more than just that. That there's probably something to do with someone have reported the event, because it doesn't make sense that they are unable to get visa and they should knew about this a bit longer than that, because it has been around for a little while. And there you go. That's the two Chinese event that's been cancelled. One very much about being reported and has to be cancelled. And if you've been following some of my posts to do with Free Becky was actually reported the first time they went to China, even though they've got all the documentation to prove that. We know that someone reported them to the officials came and then trying to close down the event. Hotels weren't actually booking any people wanted to go to Free Becky's concert. That was before Free saying was an issue. So this has been an ongoing thing about reporting Idol Factory and Free Becky. Then with the Wabi Sabi one, it seems like someone haven't actually got the visa thing sorted. Now I also think it might have been about being reported because of who they are, but I also think is that it has been getting a little bit more difficult for China to approve visas at the moment.